Hi, water signs. Welcome in. We're going to take a look and see what's going on. We're going to look at what's known and what's hidden. Welcome back. If you're returning back, my name is Shannon. If you are new, my channel is a lot different than what you're probably going to get used to. I look at crime, okay? So with crime, you get all kinds of stuff, and that's why I like to tell you if you have little ones around, just, use discretion. This channel, we try to get rid of the crime. Asking people to stop and turn around from it and find some grace of God and let Him do a miraculous thing. And some people absolutely just will not have it. They're just twisted that way, and the Most High is going to take those types of people out of the earth. It's time for its judgment day. And we should all be putting some judgment on that nonsense. It's hurtful to people. Just set out and just be some crazy somewhere. It's just people got a lot of inward work that they just refuse to do. It's a real shame. It's a real sickness, really. But I look at all kinds of different stuff here, and we attack it by a spiritual point of view. I'm known to be real straightforward and sharp and put my finger where it needs to go, and I got to be willing to put it in my own face as well. Either you do that or you don't. I don't really know. So anyway, but if you stay safe, you got to go away, then you got to go away. Show me what's known, please, for water. YHVH ELOHIM. I appreciate you so very much. I ask for your spirit of truth to come on in here and just begin to speak. What's the most important thing that they need to know, and what's hidden and what's known. What's known is the Ace of Rods. Something new is here. Also, what's known is there's something around. So these are coming out crossing. And for some people, somebody could be being tempted by that Ace of Rods, if that's a sexual matter, or just some loyalty situation is here. This is a betrayal. And if somebody's on the fence about betraying somebody, and you are in some type of a commitment, whatever that is. It could be friends, family, love. I don't know. I don't know what that is for you. But somebody does have some type of a stupid bribe, okay? And if you're on the fence about that bribe, I have to tell you, what's going to come out of that is this, folks. What's going to come out of it is this, and severing something in two, and doing some nonsense. In the air reading came out. There was axe murder type energy that just came out, and that's brutal stuff there. And somebody is trying to, this can go back to fortune, and we had all kinds of fortune that did show up there, and yet we had lack with the Five of Pentacles as well. If this is inspirational and something's positive and something has already been in some situation around you where there was a either somebody did brutally die, or just energetically somebody's done something out here that's been a betrayal, and you're on the verge of, maybe you're even healing and you're halfway there, getting turned up. I don't know. I read it in many different directions how it's hitting my spirit. But given that there is a bribe somewhere and something was just like being severed apart and all that kind of nonsense, for some of you all, this is a sex bribe, and that thing's gonna bite you in the end. Okay, if that was past energy, the air sign had law all around something. Hopefully, the law's upright somewhere. I'm gonna just trust that the Most High got His people somewhere. Most High did say that Archangel Michael was here to help, that there was something huge going on in the spoon reading, and he said just to trust. Okay, so anyway, what's known, somebody knows about this betrayal or fixing to be betrayal situation. Somebody working real slow at something with the Page of Pentacles. Slow moving energy around this. So there, what else is known is the Two of Pentacles, going back and forth about this. Again, I'm telling you, if you're thinking about betraying anybody, why would you do that? It's something at work is here. Something at work is here. Somebody at work. Did the coworker? I don't know if the coworker came out in the Instagram reading, or if it just did come out in wording in the air reading. This is known about, though, folks. Somebody knows some information out here. What's hidden here? And that secret physical exchange came out in two different types of cards in the air reading, but I still brought that out. Somebody did physical exchange something. Somebody trying to get a murder done out here. That's crazy. They did it on purpose. It came out in wording, or they're trying to do it on purpose, or they're trying to do it on purpose again because they did it on purpose in the past as well, or whatever. What's hidden is the ace of, or excuse me, well, he holds the ace of cups, the king of cups. A love situation. The ace of cups was in the air reading as well. If he's upright, he is very controlled there, but he's a manipulator in the negative. But if somebody's got some type of a love situation hidden, then they do. The strength card is also hidden from you all. This is about, this is a letter het in the ancient Hebraic way of saying it's the modern day chet. It represents a wall. It looks like a ladder in the pictograph, but on its side. Okay, it represents a doorway. It can represent being protected from outside things as well. Your kids go back to here, and we had the word teenager come out, and there was a page that was in the hidden space in the air reading. And I'm only bringing up air for everybody because the sun's in an air sign. So you do have air here with the Ten of Swords as well. So whoever's who, if you're upright, you're upright. If you're not, like I said, but some type of, there's some type of secret forcing here is what I get. But we do see an angel here shutting the mouth of a lion. Okay, and somebody is also secretly physically exchanging for upright purposes and gonna work on something, and there's something going back and forth because there was law there, and there is some inspirational or something positive is going to take place because the Most High God said so, just to trust. Then the angels are here, and somebody will go to jail and be put behind that wall there for protection that way as well. In the hidden, there's a lot of strife and brainstorming going on with a bunch of people, or that, or whatever that is. Everybody got their wand up in the air for some nonsense. Why can't just people just be upright? I don't know. I don't even want to understand stupid stuff. Okay, this is coming out this way. That pentacle was in the air reading. This is a contract of something. And we had a law and a written decree come out in wording there as well. And somebody's on the fence of either opening up or not with the Four Pentacles. Okay, so anyway, if you're wicked, then your wicked side is going to be shown. And the Most High will have the last say of something that goes on, whether you do something brutal or not to another person. The Most High God will make sure you pay for it. He is not going to be mocked by no one in the earth. No one. Whatever you are going to sow, you will reap that. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, waiting, investments. Somebody today knew where something was planted in the ground, and it does show that here as well. So whoever's involved with that, somebody was quickly going to where that was, because Most High said he was revealing it to someone, and something about being in unity is here. All right, let's take some extra energy over the top of this. There is something about a throw out here, and yet the angel's here to show a protection, and I don't think so. Shut your mouth, you lion. Okay, that type of energy is here. Because somebody's a manipulator, either around a love situation because it came out. Or this King of Cups is, a manipulator. If you're a manipulator, I guess you're a manipulator. Or you're fixing to get into a binding nonsense with somebody who's got some cray-cray secretly somewhere going on. And at the end of it, you're gonna have to deal with what you did with that person, because there's a loyalty situation here. Either you can be loyal to the truth and be set free, or you're going to stick to something wicked. If you already did an exchange and God's given you some grace to get away from some nonsense, if somebody's trying to still bind you into something, well, we already did whatever. Well, that was already there. We got this thing going on here, and you know that thing is not being loyal to your maker, or there's something brutal out here and you don't do what's right within it, then I guess you don't have no conscience in you, I guess. But you can do what you want. You have free will. God will not stand in your way. He won't. Show me water. These are the energies that are out here. Secretly, there's a pregnancy that's been out here as well. So a warlike energy is here. Or you're in the military, or show me water. Somebody's child's out here, or there's, again, somebody's pregnancy. There's a child in the hidden, or that's your teenager that came out in the air reading as well. It's involved in something going on. The false person is here. Somebody's false or you're false, folks. So if you're going back and forth, this temptation's here. Somebody's false or your kid's false, or your parent is, whoever's what. You could be an upright older child to somebody that is not, that is false around you. Your parent could be as well. There's people though out here with the Five of Wands involved in some stuff. That war shows there. The living room is here. You guys had the thoughts, really thinking. Somebody is going, it's known somebody. It's somebody, the Most High is saying it's known. Somebody's going back and forth with something here. Or did. Okay? Toil and labor. The work is here. It's known about. And the courthouse. Either you work for the courthouse or there's something legal out here. Because the law was in the hidden just a second ago. And then the lovers is here. So that's a physical, sexual exchange for some of you all around something, around this decision. The lovers card is also about a choice. Show me water. You'll have people can heal something here. Let them heal. Rip the mask off of whoever the false person is. For some of y'all, that's law enforcement around you. I guess investigating something. There is a returning person. Okay. Some wife is out here. These are just extra energies. This is a card of somebody stepping out and doing something. This is a lover card. This is an adultery card. Something going on at work, or did, or it's known. Something happened that way at work as well. That's just known information. Either somebody knows right now you're still doing that, ongoing secretly at work, or somebody's returned to your work, somebody's married here, folks. Somebody's married here. There's an adultery going on somewhere. That ain't gonna be, I mean, we got a loyalty situation right here. It's showing a betrayal there. This is showing sex there. Anyway, work. A female employee is involved in this thing with you. Now, that ain't everybody, so don't go, oh my God. It could be your kid. If your kid has a job, it could be a teenager kid. Specifically, there's something about a female, though, out here attached to something. And if that child is not your kid or a teenager, for some, then somebody got pregnant. There's a baby here. And it was done by secret physical exchange in a betrayal at work. Hidden, that pregnancy's here. Somebody's still hanging on to something with that energy. Show me water. Throw, fear, river, throwing the finger to show a direction, how to walk or live. That came out in the air reading. A spy is coming out. Somebody's spying around. I guess somebody's spying around. These also came out. Hold on a minute. A bike. I go back to kids or teenagers, or if somebody's hopped on a bike, went and did something as well, or somebody's trying to pay somebody off to go do. Not everybody's in a love situation, but somebody's false out here just in general. Okay? Anyway, there's something legal around something. Whatever the bike means for you, you can, if it applies, then it applies. Secrets. There are secrets out here. A cook. Car lot. Clarity of a mystery is also out here something. If you're getting the clarity of the mystery now, or somebody knows something, that's why some type of back and forth situation still going on, then so be it. We do have FBI. So again, there was law in the hidden in the air reading. And then there is a truthful person that is involved in something that also came out in the air reading as well. Let me take from this deck. Yehovah, continue to speak. Help people get out of some stuff, Yehovah. Help them get out of some stuff. Show me water. Show me water. Somebody has fear of the truth. It's right here. The word fear is here. Throwing the finger, how to walk or live in the truth. Somebody has fear of the truth? Or because of what's already happened, I'm afraid of that coming out because of who I am. We have a king out here, so whatever that is. or your kid does, and so people think that I got a bribe for some stuff because I'm too afraid of facing this thing. You're in a bad place. You really are in a bad place. Anyway, but you're going to do what you're going to do. Whatever inside of you is going to come out of you. Nobody can make you do what you're going to do. If you're afraid, I guess you're afraid. You don't have the love of God perfected inside of you, according to what the Messiah says. And if you would rather to have something wicked take place somewhere else because you're afraid, or you sit in some type of a position, you're still going to have to live with yourself and what you allowed to go down because of that. You are, because the Most High is going to make sure when something does happen, you will know why it's there, what's going on about it, and what all the details of why something's showing up for a lot of cases of things that you absolutely know that you sowed in the ground. Those kind of things, when they do come up, you're not gonna be able to say, well, why is this here, God? Those things that we do know that we have planted in our path and would not take responsibility in, you're in bad play. You will know about it. But you can do whatever you want. But there's an urgency out here. Somebody's trying to protect the situation. You are never going to protect it in a wicked way. Ever. Ever. Someone famous and very well known is out here. Well, somebody had a bodyguard just a second ago in the air reading. And just because you're afraid of the truth, because, well, everybody knows me. I guarantee the Most High, some way, shape, or form is going to let something could just come right on out, and it's going to be your worst fear, because the Most High God says that your worst fear will come upon you. You ain't escaping this. Why don't you just, if you lose your credibility and say this is what it is, and let God rebuild you, you'll have a testimony, and people will actually look up to you and go, well, if that person can do it, so can I. You'll actually be more of a hero doing the right freaking thing, man. But you can do what you want. But there is somebody well famous out here and well known, attached to something going on. A fitness instructor is also coming out for some type of a clue to something. And at the bottom of the deck it says to make a chain. For the land is full of bloody crimes and the city is full of violence. It's right here. It's absolutely right here. There's war going on. And again, in the air reading, that severing somebody and splitting apart, and there's a real murder here. It's known somebody either already did that, or somebody's trying to get somebody to do that because that's what the person freaking does. I don't know. Don't really care. Don't really know. Don't really care. But somebody's blood guilty somewhere, just in general. You're dealing with an axe murderer somewhere. Laughter doeth good like a medicine, and some people need to laugh again. Some people do need to laugh again. Show me water. So this came out in the air reading as well. This is going to be a justice assured for somebody. It's the torch. The torch was one of the first cards out here. So whatever that means for you, the Most High is going to get to last say something. He is going to heal a situation. It's also a forgiveness rune. And also something's happened over some stupid misunderstanding. It's gotten out of hand. I guess it's gotten out of hand, folks. I guess so. But anyway, you can do whatever you want. Somebody thinks that they're gonna kill somebody. I don't know. It's crazy to me. You're dealing with an idiot. There, the Most High is saying that there will be a justice assured on something. So he just said to trust. So whatever role you play, whether you fixing something or whether you're the one trying to do some nonsense out here, whatever role you play, the Most High is going to get the last say. And people that are standing in the upright, he said just to trust. Something huge is going on, but he is going to work it out, folks. There's going to be justice with some stuff. Shalom. Good luck to you.